on the tires a little bit there on that restart. Junior did. And that's going to cost him a little bit. And boy, look at how those 4 tires stick.
3 wide in turn 2. And a wreck behind the leader. Mark Martin is in it. These fans have come to the fast and furious Atlanta Motor Speedway knowing this is a pivotal day for the drivers in the chase for the Nextel Cup. All 10 men still have a shot at the 2006 title. With just 4 races to go, they know they cannot win the championship today, but they sure could lose it. The chase is underway. After 6 rounds of the chase for the Nextel Cup, there's a totally different picture. Jeff Burton took the championship lead with a win at Dover in round 2, and everyone knew he had shown strength and consistency all season long.
We didn't gain on the new Iceman.
But Burton began to feel the heat at Martinsville, falling out of the race with engine problems and falling to 5th in the standings, 48 points out of 1st. With just 4 races remaining, 10 men are in the tightest point race in the 3-year history of the chase. 8 drivers, separated by just 99 points. And now they must try to chase down 2003 Series champion, Matt Kenseth. After a Week 1 crash, Jimmy Johnson thought his chase might be over.
I hope that I don't use the words that I said early on where you can lose it today.
2 weeks ago, he was 156 points out after a Talladega tap from his teammate. But a 2nd place finish at Charlotte and last Sunday's win at Martinsville have him just 41 points from 1st place. 3 drivers have dominated the top of the championship standings this season. But today, 9 men have a chance to take the lead in the chase for the 2006 Nextel Cup. Off the win at Martinsville, Jimmy Johnson is 3rd in points, and he's with Matt Yoakum.
Bill, the tide has definitely turned for Jimmy Johnson, the 48 guys. A 2nd at Charlotte, the win you mentioned last week. Jimmy, do you now approach the final 4 races like it's the 4th quarter and the score is 0-0 with everyone?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we're down by a field goal or 7 points, something like that. But yeah, we've had a great season. We've won some great races. We're back in the middle of this points championship, but we're just having fun. And that's been the best thing about this team this year is that we're having fun. We're racing hard, and now we're back in it as a result of all that. So I'm just looking forward to having some more fun tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Grand Marshals, Johnny Morris, Bill Dance, Buddy Lovell, and Rob Keck, as they give those most famous words in motorsports.
On behalf of everybody at Bass Pro Shops and Tracker Boats, we dedicate this race to the 60 million anglers across America.
And dedicated over 30 million hunters, America's first conservationists, the conservation heroes who have answered the call. Gentlemen, start your engines!
Rained here on Friday, was chilly yesterday. The sun came out late yesterday afternoon. It's a beautiful day in Atlanta. 500 miles for the stars of the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. The Chasers in the top 10 spots. Here we go.
And I tell you what, this race is pretty spirited because every one of these top 10 drivers would love to get the 5 bonus points you get for leading a lap. And it looks like it might be Harvey.
And it was. Kevin Harvick leads lap number 1.
Boy, look at that 8-car. Junior is going somewhere, Wally.
And you know, these guys, it's fun to see already here at Atlanta. They're using all the racetrack already. It's not like, well, the groove is going to move up. It's already up there. These guys are already 3 wide, especially down in 3 and 4. So far, Junior's moving forward. Marty, what's he saying?
Well, he's very happy with the race car, as you would imagine. That's based on practice yesterday. They had a run right before the end of practice. Junior said he liked the last run they did. He didn't like so much, so they put it back to how they were earlier. If there's a racetrack Junior loves, this is it. Just what you talked about, Lolly. Trouble.
Car around. He just got way high going into turn 3. The car got away from him, just clipped the 25 car of Vickers.
All right, guys, get ready.
But he was up there all by himself. The car looked like it got a little bit loose. He got really, really high, kept it off the wall.
First caution of the day.
4 tires here, guys. 4
was
tires.
running in the 8th spot.
And he is trying to pass Casey Kane, that 9 car, on the outside. And you're right, Walt. It looks like he just got some of that loose stuff, the debris up there, and around he goes.
Right in front of Jeff Burton.
Oh, and he just barely caught the front of that car. He almost got away with it.
Almost got away with it. Just he tried saving it there, and he had to turn it off the wall just a little bit.
Look at Burton right there.
Got Earnhardt taking a look on the outside, going to take the lead away from Kevin Harvick.
And he will come by and get those 5 bonus points. We talk about 5 bonus points like it's a lot, but in this business, it is a lot.
Kevin now dropping back down to the inside because he feels like that's where his car will work better.
Hey, Dave, that was a fun interview in the countdown to green.
Well, you know, it wasn't exactly us who had been talking about Kevin making this trip.
Right.
And
But you
perhaps, but I took the brunt of the blow, didn't we?
Way to be a team player. Oh, 3 wide.
Yep, and he's going to get past right here. And obviously the guys don't feel like missing just a little practice yesterday will affect them. Most of these guys are going to be working hard on their cars all day long because this place will change.
Exactly right. Probably have about 10 chances to make your car a little bit better today.
And Mike, we should talk about Tony Stewart and that 20 car, because here's a guy that's going to be running the bottom of the racetrack probably most of the day. He's going to make it work down there, and so far it's working very well for him.
Here's a guy that's in the zone today. Tony Stewart, he's the new race leader. Got around Dale Earnhardt Jr. and took the lead, and it didn't take long. Running extremely fast laps.
And watch this. He goes down in turn 1. It looks like he's running 40 miles per hour faster than the 8 car. Takes the lead with ease. As a matter of fact, Junior has fallen back to the 3rd position now. Jeff Gordon, the 24 car, has gotten by the 8 as well.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. on pit road, and this is unscheduled, Marty.
Bill, all he said on the radio was, I have a bad vibration. Now remember, they had a problem here in the spring also with a tire going down. They went down a lap, made up that lap through the lucky dog, were still able to finish 3rd in that race. Very calmly, Tony Eury Jr. said on the radio, bring it to pit road now, not worth us making a mistake here. They thought it was the left rear. To me, the left rear looked up, though. We'll check the pressures on those tires. Clearly, though, Junior will go down a lap here. We'll have to make it up.
Tony Stewart out front leads Jeff Gordon by 2.1 seconds. Then it's Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin, and Martin Truex Jr. in 5th.
Yeah, we've been watching him. He's been passing cars left and right. He's got a good handling race car. I mean, he passed Jeff Burton and Carl Edwards on the same lap. So the 1 car right now is on a rail.
And watch him go by Denny Hamlin for the 4th position. And I talked to Kevin Mannion, the crew chief, on this 1 car this morning, and he really believes, he believed then, and I'm sure he's seen nothing to change his mind. They're going to win the race today.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, now here's the game for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Currently, he is the leader of the race, but he has only about 15 more laps on the track before he has to make a green flag stop. So what they're hoping and praying for right now is a caution. That will keep him on the lead lap. If they have to stay out, pit under green, they'll go back down a lap, and like you mentioned, they will not be the lucky dog because of all those cars in front of them. Of course, they'll be probably 2 laps down by that point by the time they pit. So they're really hoping for a caution in the next 13 laps for Junior. They're planning on pitting.
We have just gone under the caution here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. The caution is for debris in turn 2. It is a huge benefit for Dale Earnhardt Jr. out of sequence with the rest of the lead lap cars. Saved him from possibly having to pit under the green flag. We're under caution. Pit road is open. The leaders are coming your way, Marty.
Bill, what a break for these guys. They were 8 laps from a green flag pit stop, as you said. Saving grace for the day for Dale Earnhardt Jr. Mark this moment down top of your screen in the 8 car. He's the leader, so it feels like the right front is bouncing on the track, and he's laying on that right front spring fairly hard. The car's a little bit tight. They take a half pound on left rear tire, Matt.
Tony Stewart showed considerable wear on the right front because his car was tight on the first run. He said the car took off way too free on this run. Slight air pressure change to help that, AB.
Jeff Gordon, center of the screen, has to stop short in his pit box because Denny Hamlin will be coming around in front of him, so Gordon has a good exit. Little air pressure adjustment on the left side of the car, and Gordon with a close race with his teammate Jimmy Johnson off the pit lane.
Jeff Gordon right on the rear bumper of the 48 car, Jimmy Johnson.
Tell you what, that 24 car is racy today.
Yeah, really looks pretty good.
Harvick would really love to get that lap back.
And this is one place, VP, where as you see Gordon go by the 48, that you got to be careful when you pull up on somebody to get them loose, because it happens so fast, it could get you in trouble. The guy in front of you just jumps out of the gas, or the cars get upset. Really, you're going so fast here, it's very easy to get somebody loose.
This is for the lead at Atlanta. 109 laps complete. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has it. Jeff Gordon trying to take it away.
Oh, careful, boys. Careful. Man, that was close.
Clear, and thank you, Mr. Earnhardt, for not wrecking me. Although I'll get you loose anyway, because I didn't like you sliding up in front of me like that.
Junior said in the pre-race show that he was going to have to be more aggressive, right?
Well, let me tell you, when a guy does a slide job like that, the horns come out of the helmet. They grow.
Do you speak from experience there?
I always have horns. But
Gordon once again trying to work under Earnhardt for the lead.
Jeff just can't let that car drift. Maybe he can this time. Yes, he can.
Drifts up in front of Earnhardt.
he wanted to make sure he gave him enough room this time. He didn't want to come back and get him loose down in 3 and 4.
Earnhardt looking to close up.
He got a little bit of arrow push there. You can see he went down underneath it.
So here he is, the championship leader on pit road. Remember, they had some cord showing on the right front after that first long green flag run, and then they thought that bead blower, see the front tire changer, Justin Nottestad, reach back and knock that hose that's blowing air on the right front tire out of the way. So the 4-tire change here for Matt. Robbie Reiser already coming down off the pit box, wanting to look at the tires that have come off the car, and now they're going to hope this thing stays green until everybody else has to pit.
He's not looking too good because right behind the 24 is that 20 of Tony Stewart, and he is coming fast. See, Tony Stewart is going to run right on the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to try to.
Yeah.
We saw him earlier in the race.
Oh, did Gordon hit the wall?
Yep.
Stewart goes by.
You okay there? What's not going to be when I get to him?
Ooh.
Looking to see the damage. Looks like the Goodyear's rubbed off that right front tire. Stewart now the leader, Gordon second, then Earnhardt Jr., Johnson, and Burton. Watch it again.
He was trying to get up on the outside of Nemechek, and whether Nemechek didn't see him or there wasn't enough room doesn't really matter. Gordon got, it looks like Nemechek got a little bit loose and saved it and got up there, and Gordon was trying to get on the outside. Regardless, this place is very, very aerodynamic dependent on what your car does. So if he did knock the fender in just a little bit, it's going to change the handling of that car.
Jeff Gordon is off the pace. That's coming out of turn 2. A lot of smoke.
I can't believe he ran into the back of you.
Sounds like
That's stupid.
Sound like someone ran in the back of the 24 and caused him to
right front down.
And look at the plan here of who does what on the pit stop to repair the damage while the other guys execute the tire change. The tire carrier stayed over on the far side of the car to work on the fender, and they rolled the left side tire out from the wall instead of the tire carrier coming around.
You know, I don't think the sun had anything to do with the BP. They're already in the shade there for quite a while, but the sun is over turn 2 right now.
Oh, battle for the lead. Here comes the 8 car.
As we've seen all day long, the 8 car is really fast for 10 or 15 laps. Then it seems like his car falls off a little bit, and that's where Stewart and Gordon and those guys were able to run him down and catch him.
And it's going to start getting interesting now because, as you talked about a few minutes ago, BP, the sun is getting lower in the sky, a lot more shade on the racetrack. Got your sunglasses?
I'm telling you, you need your sunglasses. Now, watch this. You go down the front straightaway. by the start-finish line. And folks, this is what you're driving into, the sun, and it's glaring back in the windshield, and this is what you see. Nothing.
Now this is a few laps ago, Mark Martin in the 6.
Oh, he needs all the racetrack. He needs it. Wow. Now that was a save.
Try to pick a spot here, and that's going to let Jimmy Johnson close up even closer.
That's right. He was 0.6. That last lap, he was 0.4 of a second, and looks like next time it's going to be about 0.2 of a second.
Johnson has led 4 laps today. Did not lead a lap here in March.
Thought that was going to cost him a little time there, BP, and I think it might have just a little.
Johnson didn't lead a lap here in March or last October.
0.2 of a second.
And are you coming over to that line of thinking that some guys might be forced to try and make it on one more stop if the caution doesn't come out? You're sticking with your...
No, I agree. Like Mark Martin, we reported he has battle for the lead. Here comes Johnson. He's on the inside of the 20 car.
Off the win at Martinsville and the second place finish at Charlotte, Jimmy Johnson passes Tony Stewart.
Hard against the wall.
Oh,
Casey Kane.
Stremmy's in the wall.
David Stremme involved.
I don't think Casey may have just slid up against the wall. See how much damage he has, but his car looked fairly clean on the left side and front and back.
Car's hurt fast.
Yeah, somebody.
It's a gutter.
Right now, Kane 8th in the chase as they run at this moment.
Oh, he got run into.
By Kane, I guess.
Wow. Casey Kane probably thought he was clear, didn't know the 40 was up there, but because you saw Casey just went hard to the right. Yeah, he was going up there to get his angle down into the corner.
Kane took his car to the garage and climbed out just a few moments ago. Talking to Denny Hamlin. Obviously frustrated and disappointed. We'll follow up on that. Right now we're going back to green with 71 to go. David Stremme, obviously. I said Denny Hamlin. I apologize for that.
I'll get you a program for next week.
Would you do that?
A little bit.
Hamlin restarts 15th.
Trying to get some of that air on those front fenders, get some downforce. And looks like it might be working. See, watch him go in here. Watch him drive up on the outside of that 48.
Well, the 48 just got a little bit loose down there. Just that little bit of loose was enough for he had to get out of the throttle just for a second. And that was enough for a 20 car, Tony Stewart, to take the lead.
Denny Hamlin in that 11 car. The FedEx Cup machine runs in 14th. An update from Allen.
And in the danger zone, Bill, with all that traffic in front of him all over the racetrack, just really hoping something doesn't happen there. Hamlin back on the lead lap after getting a lucky dog a little while ago, but they kind of regret not staying out under that last caution to lead a lap and get 5 bonus points. That might be handy later in the year.
See how that works out when we get to Homestead. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Matt Kenseth for 3rd.
Everyone in the points battle trying to win this NASCAR Nextel Cup would love to see this pass stick. It would help Junior, but it also would make the 17 car 5 points closer to everyone.
Caution has just come out.
On the right front, either retire the suspension parts. We're coming to see you.
For Martin Truex Jr.
This kid, this team cannot catch a break. They run so well, but this has been the way it's ended so many times.
There's Junior. He stayed out.
He's a sitting duck.
I was going to say, now he's the sitting duck.
Now watch them. You have to make the commitment line. And Tony Stewart at the last second just yanks it to the left.
And that, when he veered back to the right, that's what caught Junior. He thought all of them were going to stay out, and he veered to the right, and by then he could not make that turn.
And he spun the tires a little bit there on that restart. Junior did. And that's going to cost him a little bit. And boy, look at how those 4 tires stick.
3 wide in turn 2. And right behind the leader. Mark Martin is in it.
Got Sterling Marlin, Jarrett, Boyer,
Mears.
Yeah. Oh.
Caution is out. Kyle Busch saw his championship chances in today. So did Casey Kane. And now it appears the same fate for Mark Martin.
And Rick Monroe once again waves the caution flag. Let's see what might have happened here. Well, that could be the problem down there.
It all started with Kenny Wallace down there in the 78 car. It looked like he got down on the apron. He got pinched by the 66 car. They had to slow down. Chain reaction. Everybody started checking up.
Outside, outside. Stay down, right there. Caution's out, outside.
Jeff Burton missed another one. This is on board with Dale Jarrett. He was in it.
Get up here, stay down.
There's nowhere for Jarrett to go.
No.
I mean, it's just
12 to go. Bobby Labonte was the lucky dog in the 43 car. Junior on older tires trying to hold off Tony Stewart.
Not going to happen.
Remember, Junior said he had to be more aggressive.
I don't know how much more aggressive he can be on this racetrack, but he falls in. Now you see Jimmy Johnson underneath Edwards. He's got 4 tires. Don't forget, Edwards only has 2, so he'll take that spot.
Jimmy Johnson goes by the 8 car, takes over that second position, but does he have enough time?
Stewart the leader, Johnson second. Again, Kenseth down low, Earnhardt in the high groove. Junior making those older tires work. Had 10 green flag laps on them. Stewart takes the white flag, last lap at Atlanta. Can Johnson get there? Can Kenseth get third from Earnhardt? And a car in the wall.
The 07 car.
Boyer trying to keep it high on the track. They've already taken the white flag. If the caution was to come out, the race would be over. Kenseth trying to make a move on the 8 of Earnhardt. This is for third.
Oh, Junior's getting loose. Instead of the 17, Kenseth's got loose. Got on the apron a little bit.
Tony Stewart takes the checkered flag.
Earnhardt. Just. That was close. Earnhardt's gone. Did I beat him? Kenseth's going. Did I beat him? That was close.
By 7 1/1000ths of a second, he beat him.
Tony Stewart out of the chase for the Nextel Cup, wins at Atlanta.
All right, now all the fans are down at the start-finish line, wanting to see what he's going to do now.
The Tony Stewart tradition. Get in the flag stand.
I'm impressed. He better give him a mattress, I'll tell you that, throw that on that racetrack.
Climbing down is the hard part.
He's going to take the ladder down.
Good thinking.
How would you describe that battle between you and Matt?
Like old times, man. One of my good friends, and I enjoy racing with him. And we don't really get to do it that often in the Cup Series. He's been on and become a champion, and you know, when he runs good, I don't. When I run good, he don't. We haven't really been able to race each other for wins like we did in the Busch Series, so it's a lot of fun.
Just like old times, Bill.
He had a request to do a burnout through the sponsor's logo out on the tri-oval grass. But Tony, congratulations. The fence climb's back.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time that we had a good chance to do it again, so we ran out of fuel at Kansas City. That's why we couldn't do it there.
Your car was good all race long. You were almost always in the top 5, but it seemed like you did most of your leading after the sun went down. Coincidence or plan?
I just think it was coincidence. I mean, this Chevy Monte Carlo SS was awesome today. It was, you know, we had Bob Nardelli, the CEO of Home Depot, here cheering us on today, and our good buddy Johnny Morris from Bass Pro Shops here who sponsored this race. And I told him the other night in Macon, Georgia, when we opened up his brand new Bass Pro Shops in Macon, that I wanted that bear really bad. So
Buddy, we're glad
finally we got it. The first year Johnny sponsored the race here, there was a big old bass on it, and I think I freaked out so bad because I wanted the trophy that I burnt my tires off that last session. So now with this big old bear, now I got something to put in this new house.
Good job, buddy. job in the pits today. Proud of you, Smoke. You done a hell of a race, babe.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports. If you enjoyed what you just watched, well, it's time to bring the action and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel. You can have it all: news, highlights, interviews, and analysis. So go for it.